y'all all her rundowns of the best tracks of 2022, all Footwork and Juke. Check it out, y'all.
What up, this is your homegirl Pam for Friends of Chicago Footwork. As you heard Tracksman say, this is the part 2 of the wrap-up. Now it comes only now because I've been busy touring with Tracksman in Germany and Switzerland, also doing a lot of promotion and just testing the waters, and it looks great. It really, just to say, I had a feeling these days that the audience here in Switzerland and in Germany is really thirsty for the Chicago sound, and I feel it's really up on promoters and people who organize to bring this to the people. But I see a bright future, and with that I'm proud to just share more and more Chicago Footwork and Chicago dance music with the world. So this is the part 2, and I'm gonna start it with, the first one is Jana Rush with an album called Dark Humor. The go-to tracks is Don't Want No Dick, and Lonely featuring DJ PayPal. Then the second one is DJ Emoe. He released a bunch of albums this year. He does a lot of juke, like also bobbing music. But for me, the go-to track that I start playing in my DJ sets is Show Me. With that being said, this does not represent the majority of what he does, but I am not yet educated enough in the rest of the styles that he's doing, so I don't feel confident to even say which ones are the good ones. So, but definitely check him out, and we're gonna go to, oh, I also mentioned another album by DJ Emoe, and it's called Drop My 808, and I talk real slow, not so loud because I'm in a train, but so the next, like, Drop My 808 is another album. Then we have the track We Taking Flight. Yes, We Taking Flight. So DJ Corey is number 3, and he released this album with AG in them, and it's also part of the compilation, the Beatdown compilation. But he released an album by himself. It's called NuLegendz 2K22, and my favorite track that I play in my set is Woo Ah. And then we come to King AG, who's number 4. The album I Forgot I Can Footwork. And their track selection, me and Tracksman did together, because I was just wondering. So one go-to track we both found was Who Won a Battle featuring DJ Solo.
Then this bitch up. Then this bitch up. Then this bitch up.
And then this comes from Tracksman, Busa 2-0 featuring DJ Phil. Yo, this is Tracksman selection right there. Just saying. All right, come to number 5. DJ Earl. He didn't release a full-length album as far as I'm informed, but there is a beautiful single he released. It's called The Present is a Gift, which it really is. The present is the gift. Y'all should never let that take away from you. Yeah, you feel me? Always take the present of the present, always. Also what I've learned in this trip, man, for real, for real.
I don't wanna forget. I don't wanna forget. The present is a gift. Forget. The present is a gift. I don't wanna forget. The present is a gift. Would you cherish what we have? Everything.
All right, then we come to number 6. It's DJ Manny, and it's actually the Mobile Tracks, Street Bangers. But I just think that track on there, Freaky For Me, is a hit, for real. So.
She ain't no hoe, but she freaky for me. She freaky for me. She ain't no hoe, but she freaky for me. She freaky for me. She ain't no hoe, but she freaky for me. She freaky for me. She ain't no hoe, but she freaky for me. She freaky for me. 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 She ain't no hoe, but she freaky for me. She freaky for me. 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 She ain't no hoe, but she freaky for me. For me. For me. For me. She freaky for me.
Then we come to this very big, tremendous, gigantic dinosaur kind of album. That's Nightmare on Beatdown Street Volume 2 compilation. And there's so many amazing tracks on it that it's really like, I'm not gonna do the selection, but you find everybody who's like on Beatdown except DJ Earl, because he was not Beatdown at the time, which he is now. But yeah, for real, like, go check that out. And then we come to stuff that you cannot really buy unless you know the people. This is Sub-Zero, one of the most innovative dancers of all time. And you don't really find his album, but if you go to his SoundCloud, which you will find in the link in bio, by the way, you'll find different tracks. And there's 2 tracks I think are just outstanding. And also, by the way, like, if I would have to say who's the most underrated producer, track maker, Chicago 2023, I'd say Sub-Zero, for real. Tracks, Living Ghosts. and memories.
Remember me. Remember me. Remember me. Remember me. Remember me. Remember me.
Hier einmal außerplanmäßig am Bahnsteig zum Halten gekommen. Der Grund hierfür ist eine Streckensperrung im vor uns liegenden Streckenabschnitt aus dem Grund von spielenden Kindern im Gleisbereich. Wir müssen jetzt hier die Streckensperrung einen Moment abwarten, sobald die Strecke dann wieder freigegeben ist. Es handelt sich hierbei um eine Prognose. Es kann etwas mehr werden, es kann aber auch etwas weniger sein. Das werden wir dann kurz vor Erreichen des Bahnhofes Wolfsburg genauer wissen.
After Sub-Zero, there's also a dancer, an amazing dancer called Stepz, who is also producing tracks, and he has a track that is called Inkredible, which it really is. Then one of my favorite dancers too, and also one of my favorite track makers, producers, is MBO3. Now he's into a lot of rap stuff, and I don't mean no disrespect, but since I'm a Chicago Footwork and Juke fan, like for real, I just love your Juked out tracks. And he released an EP album called Missing Everybody, and there at the end of it there's some Juke tracks, and I'll recommend you hear Bang Out 22.
Bang go, 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 bang 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 go, bang go, bang go, bang go, bang go, bang go.
Then we come to somebody who I haven't really known yet so far, and that's DJ Spaldin. Again, thank you Traxfan for making me aware that I missed out on him. So there is an album that came out that's called Catch the Smoke Volume 1. And I have two tracks that I really felt, and these are Move Your Feet Fast.
Move your feet fast, move your feet fast, move your feet fast, move your feet fast, move your feet fast.
And Flame Up.
Flame up, flame up, flame up, flame up, flame up, flame up, bro. Switch it, light it, flame up, bro. Switch it, light it, flame up, flame up, flame up, flame up, flame up.
So one producer who in my opinion also deserves the award for most underrated producer in the Chicago Footwork Juke scene is a dancer called Stylez, and he has a crew. He has a crew called Prophcy, and he's very active in Chicago. He organizes many events, and I had to really search for his music, and the only thing I found was a SoundCloud link and tracks I regularly listen to called Nobody Knows.
Bless me with a look when you pass me. Know the same look when we get nasty. Don't think you wanna put nothing past me. Ain't seen you since you came over last week. You fucking with my mental lastly. You immature, don't you ain't know that I was pulling up.
We Getting Lit, what was uploaded in 2022. So enjoy that one.
We get lit, 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 we we get lit, 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 we get lit,
And we're gonna wrap it last but not least with our man Crossfire, aka Mr. Watch and Witness, as a person who has a very important role in Chicago because he used to document and film a lot what happened throughout the culture in the last 10-15 years. And well, I don't know how long exactly, to be fair, but there's a YouTube channel called Watch and Witness for Chicago Forward. You should check that out. There's diamonds on there, and my research will be nothing without your work. Thank you from the heart. So we're gonna wrap it with you, Crossfire, and the tracks that I also found on SoundCloud that you uploaded this past year, 2022, is Grunt. One is called Grandmother Jukin with AI, which is a dope ass title. Given the